A word in season to the weary. Daily meditations from the ministry of Brother Bakht Singh. October 14th. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. Psalm chapter 29 verse 4. There are golden bells between the pomegranates, on the hem of the blue robe worn by the high priest. They were not copper bells or steel bells but golden bells producing heavenly music. As the high priest moved here and there, these golden bells produced a peculiar sound. The sound of these golden bells represented the sweet sound of the voice of God. Just as the sound of the golden bells is unique and entirely different from the sound produced by copper, steel or other bells, the voice of God is entirely different from man's voice. When we hear the voice of God, we know by experience that it is not the voice of man but it is the voice of God. It is the still small voice. It is the heavenly voice. It is a sweet voice and it is a loving voice with authority. Joy comes to our hearts as we hear His voice. The golden bells proclaim that only by hearing the voice of God we can take share in building the Church of God. Nowadays people think that by spending much money and great activity they can build the church. They forget that unless they hear God's voice constantly, and understand God's plan for the church, they are not qualified to take a share in the work of building God's house. So through these golden bells God reminds us, that if we want to be His co-workers in building His everlasting sanctuary, we must first learn to hear His voice. That is why we have to stay upon our knees for a long time and say, Lord, speak to me, give me thy message, let me hear thy voice. Show me thy way. Keep me in the right path, carry me through, strengthen me and give me thy grace. Those who are not born again can never hear the voice of God nor can they be co-workers with God. Praise the Lord. Please share.